What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video on Justice League Unlimited. And today I'm checking out Season 3, Episode 4, titled To Another Shore. Now, last episode, we saw John Stewart, the Green Lantern, Supergirl, Stargirl, and Stripesy go to Scarceris, where they encountered Travis Morgan, the Warlord, and we saw the return of Metallo and Silver Banshee. It was actually a really awesome episode that had some progress for the Legion of Doom versus Justice League story. Like at the end of the episode, Metallo was taken off by John Stewart and Stripesy, and now they're a little suspicious. And I'm pretty sure Silver Banshee, she went back to Gorrilla Grodd at the Legion of Doom headquarters. We might see that at the beginning of this episode. Who knows, but either way, I'm excited. And yeah, guys, before we get to the episode, make sure you follow my socials, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. They all have the same username, lowercase DC_enthusiast1. Also, go check out my website, DCenthusiast.com, where you can watch all my full episode reactions, including the one for this episode. And yeah, guys, with all that being said, your latest reaction to Justice League Unlimited starts now. Whoa. Is this like a Viking type episode? Like, that seemed like a Viking ship that they were looking at. That was a quick opening too. Like, there wasn't that much to it, but I'm still invested.
I feel stronger than ever.
Black Manta? Wait, that wasn't Black Manta. That's a different guy, I think.
Perfect timing, Lex.
Yeah.
It's right up Devil Ray's new and improved alley.
Devil Ray.
First, I want
Who the heck is that? Devil Ray? What? Who is Devil Ray? I thought he was Black Manta, but they're going Devil Ray? Okay, so he's probably gonna die or be out of the equation quickly. Because if it was Black Manta, he would have a more important role, you know what I'm saying? And Gorilla Grodd, he's leading the operation. Lex he's compromising for now, you know, to get that Brainiac tech, but we'll see where this goes. Is that the Viking ship, like, below? Is it? Whoa. Yo, they pulled out, no way, what? They really pulled a 70s Wonder Woman. Linda Carter, that's what she would always do. It is Linda Carter. I'm being correct about that, right? Why do I feel like that's wrong? Nah, I'm sticking by that. It's Linda Carter. She was Wonder Woman in the 70s. I think it's 1977 Wonder Woman, because she got 66 Batman, 77 Wonder Woman, and then, well, I guess Christopher Reeve's Superman in the 70s. But yeah, in that show, Linda Carter's Wonder Woman would just spin and turn into Wonder Woman. It's so classic. It's a cool, it's a nostalgia thing, alright? Like, that is such good nostalgia right there. It's quick, to the point, and I'm happy they did that. Like, that just adds to the episode. That was a cool moment. Giganta, she could turn huge. Like, I just want, you know. Oh, nice. That's such a cool shot. I always love when they have Killer Frost or some type of ice character going like a slide. It's just a cool visual. But yeah, Killer Frost, cool power, heat wave, he shoots fire at you. That's dope. Giganta turns huge. And then we got Devil Ray. Bro, Devil Ray. Like, immediately, that name, not the best, and he just shoots poison darts, and I want it to be Black Manta, so since it's another character, I'm not really happy about that. So yeah, Devil Ray's got to do a lot more to get me to like his character.
I could spare Green Arrow and Mr. Terrific.
Bring who you want, John, but I need you.
Yeah. She needs him. I like that. She said, bring who you want, but I need you. That was cool. I want to see Martian Manhunter in action. It's been a while.
Break a nail.
Oh yeah! Let's go, Green Arrow. Let's go! Run that back. That was dope. I didn't expect Martian Manhunter to show up that quickly. Like, I thought I was going to show Green Arrow, show Miss Terrific, and then Martian Manhunter. But we had a cool shot of Green Arrow. I was still recovering from that awesomeness. And then Martian Manhunter. Yeah, and he hit Devil Ray. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, I swear if Devil Ray has lasers come out of his eyes, he's basically... Whoa, did he really just pinch her? Wait, run that back. What? Did he pinch her on the shoulder? Why did he not just put a poison arrow? That's what or did he? I didn't catch that.
Try holding your breath as long as you can.
Nice headbutt. Dang. Yeah. He just pinched her. Like, why not put a poison arrow? That's the only thing he has. Yeah. Take him out. Take him out. Nice.
If this is really him, he deserves to be laid to rest according to tradition.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Isn't the tradition for Norse mythology is put the dead in like a boat and then they sell off and they shoot arrows? I think that's the tradition, right? I may be wrong. Maybe that's a different mythology, but I'm pretty sure that's how they do it in Norse mythology. Really epic.
Something's definitely not kosher. Strange thefts.
Wait, they're putting the ship in space? That is epic. I got chills. Okay.
Oh, shrieve me, holy man. The hermit crossed his brow.
An honorable death. A true hero.
I bid thee say what manner of
Man, I'll hug you too, Martian Manhunter. One of my favorite characters.
Forthwith this frame of mine was
It's time for him to be in humanity. Connect with them.
forced me to begin my tale.
True
Then it
friends.
left me free.
Bro, the ship is going into the sun. That is so dope.
That agony returns. Until my ghastly tale is told, this heart within me burns. I pass, like night, from land to land. I have strange power of speech.
He's gonna transform into a human
That
and go
moment
with
was
everyone
eternity.
else. Ah, and that's his human form. I remember that from the Christmas episode.
In my tale, I teach.
John Jones. Dude. Oh, stop it now. Okay. Yeah. You guys told me there's spoilers in the end credits, so I stopped it immediately. But yeah, dude, what an episode. That was actually really good. Like, the beginning, it was kind of like, alright, is this a filler episode? Or is it a decent plot with the Vikings and stuff? But the idea of Martian Manhunter leaving, and now he is just John Jones for a while. And I'll get more into that in my review portion. But yeah, guys, getting to the review part of this video, I first want to talk about Diana, Wonder Woman, her involvement in this episode. She had a great part. She was basically in the spotlight the entire episode. She was the main character. Seeing her go to try to stop these villains, fight against 4 villains at once, and yeah, she had to call in backup, but she was doing a great job. She was fighting Giganta, Devil Ray, Killer Frost, and Heat Wave, and just Diana in this episode, how she acted, her friendship with Martian Manhunter, and all of her dialogue, her being a diplomat, talking about global warming, teaming up with King Faraday. She had a lot of great parts in this episode, but my favorite part in this episode was the Linda Carter tribute, okay? Linda Carter, the actress who played Wonder Woman in the 70s. And in that show, what she would do to turn into Wonder Woman, she would spin around and then boom, she would be in the Wonder Woman costume. And in this episode, when Diana is in the diplomatic uniform, and she sees that people are in trouble, there's an avalanche, and there's villains, she spins around and turns into Wonder Woman. It was such an awesome moment, probably one of my favorite moments for her character in this entire show, and in the entire DCAU, so that was awesome. Now, moving on to my next point, Norse mythology. So this show has focused a lot on Greek mythology, like season 1, season 2, but now in season 3 to see some Norse mythology, it's different, and I like it. This episode talks about Prince John, how he was given invulnerability so he wouldn't die an honorable death, but eventually he did die. But now his ship has been found in this avalanche, and Gorrilla Grodd wants it for some reason. Now I'll get into Grodd a little bit, another point, but just the whole history behind the Vikings and Prince John and the idea of honor being the biggest thing, and Norse mythology, talking about Odin, talking about the gods, talking about these warriors. I like it. I always like when DC Comics or any kind of superhero genre uses mythology, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, Christian mythology. There's so much mythology you could go in throughout different religions that can make a story interesting, and this episode shows that potential. Now, moving on to my next point, let's talk about Gorrilla Grodd, okay? So, in this episode, he sends out 4 villains: Giganta, Killer Frost, Devil Ray, and Heat Wave, and they were cool, but they were more just there for the fights. Like Killer Frost, she had a cool moment with Martian Manhunter, her saving everyone, stopping the avalanche. Heat Wave, I don't even think he had any lines, so he was just there to be there, but hey, he's Heat Wave, so I like him being there. He's a cool villain. And then Devil Ray, I would rather have Black Manta, but he served his purpose. And Giganta, it was just cool to see her fight against Wonder Woman. But for Gorrilla Grodd, his part in this episode where he's at Legion of Doom headquarters and he's talking about the Vikings, and he hints at a bigger purpose, a bigger plan, his ultimate plan. And Killer Frost, she calls him out. She's like, what is his ultimate plan? You have not told us anything. And Gorrilla Grodd tells her, patience, just wait. The best things need to be weighed on. And I thought about that. I'm like, okay, what is his ultimate plan? He got the Spear of Destiny. He was trying to get the Kryptonite from Scarred Ceres. He's trying to get this invulnerability. What is his big plan? Like, I'm trying to connect it, and I'm thinking of other things in the DC universe that are powerful and something Grodd could go after. And my first thought was the anti-life equation, because the anti-life, which that's more Darkseid though. I don't think Darkseid will really be involved. Like, this seems like a Gorrilla Grodd season. Him and Lex will be fighting throughout, and maybe Grodd will be the ultimate villain. I barely doubt Lex will, because Lex was a big villain in the last storyline, the Cadmus storyline, so he'll probably be taken out early or soon, and Gorrilla Grodd will rise in power. And if he's searching for different artifacts and different powerful beings or different things in DC Universe, I feel like the anti-life equation is really powerful. And I feel like, okay, if Grodd does go after that, you have to involve Darkseid. We'll see. There's so much potential with the story, and I hope that potential is fully realized. Now, moving on to my next point, Faraday, okay? King Faraday, he showed up in this episode. He's actually been showing up a lot lately. Like, he showed up a little bit in season 2, season 3 starting to show up, and I just like his involvement. He's a cool character, him backing up Diana, him fighting the sky with his guns, and him flying. Like, he's really cool, and just his involvement shows the Justice League are on good terms with the military, which is good. The Justice League should be on good terms with military, humanity. That was the whole point with the Cadmus storyline, the resolution, that they would have like a Hall of Justice and they would be more down to earth, not just like gods that seem, okay, there are heroes, but what if they go rogue? That was the whole point of last season, and just Faraday being here, it keeps up that theme, which I like. Now, moving on to my final points, and the most important points in this entire episode, Martian Manhunter's departure, okay? Now, I did not really catch on to it. At the beginning of the episode, when Diana went up to him and was like, hey, you've been cooped up in this watchtower for 2 years now, working, grinding nonstop, and you need to be more involved down on Earth. You need to get used to humanity. needed to connect with them. And Diana told him, hey, you're probably really lonely. Like, hey, you're the last Martian. And Martian Manhunter, if you think about it, yeah, he is really lonely. Like, in past episodes, I actually think in the Etrigan two-parter in the OG Justice League animated series, you see John Jones go through this mind sequence that's caused by, what is her name? Morgan Le Fay. We see Morgan Le Fay, and she messes with John Jones, and John Jones almost gives in to be with his family. That was a great storyline, and it backs up this claim that Diana is making. Martian Manhunter, he is lonely, and he kind of ignores that loneliness by just focusing on his work. But by the end of the episode, see him finally accept it and be like, you know what, I need to connect with humanity. But for me to do that, I need to leave the Justice League. And it was a really epic moment. Well, just seeing Martian Manhunter back in action, punching Devil Ray, punching Giganta, that was dope. But see him go back to Earth and be around humanity and turn back into his human form, which is John Jones, and I'm betting this is probably not the last episode we'll see of him. I could actually see another episode of maybe him being Detective John Jones. Because in the comics, John Jones, he's not just hero Martian Manhunter, but he's also a detective. And I actually really like that side of him. The detective side of his character is really intriguing, and they can now go into that story in the rest of the season. I hope they do. But yeah, guys, overall, a great episode, a good send-off for one of my favorite characters in the DCAU, Martian Manhunter, and I'm going to give the episode an 8.5 out of 10. I recommend it. It was solid. But yeah, guys, you tell me your thoughts on this episode down below. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Justice League Unlimited reaction and review. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.